Hi everyone, it's Don and I hope you're having a fantastic week. Today I wanted to bring you a story that's happening out there. It seems to be coming out in the news quite a bit lately about people being hurt and robbed at cruise ports. I'm going to do a more in-depth video shortly about the top 10 most dangerous cruise ports, and yeah, some of them are really going to surprise you. But I also wanted to bring you a heads up that some of these things are going on in some of the most picturesque and beautiful places you'll ever see. So last Friday, a couple, 73 years old and 68 years old, were docked at a cruise port in Antigua, and they were viewing the area, decided to go off and walk around the town area and take in the sights themselves when they were attacked by two young men, 19 and 20 years old. Yes, they were caught and they are in custody, basically to rob them of a leather pouch that they were carrying around with them. And the gentleman was stabbed during this altercation, and so the two men have been charged with aggravated assault, assault with a deadly weapon, and basically for what was in their bag, which could be anywhere from t-shirt, travel bags, passport, wallet, purse, camera. They really didn't know what was in there. They're just taking a chance that it's worth something, and they didn't mind hurting you to get it. This comes only 2 days before that, when another elderly gentleman was beaten with an object and robbed for his wallet containing a whole $100. Now we say, wow, $100, that doesn't sound like very much money to get robbed over, but in some of these areas, $100 US is a ton of money for some of these people, and it's very tempting for them to try and get it one way or the other. So I just wanted to bring this out because a lot of people feel when they're out touring these beautiful islands in the Caribbean like St. Kitts, St. Thomas, St. Martin's, Barbados, all these places are absolutely gorgeous. They're tourist areas and you feel really, really safe. And in the most part you are, as long as you don't go off the beaten path too far. Or if you're in a group together, you're not going to have two men walk up to a group of 40 people and try and rob them at knife point. But if you're out wandering by yourself, it can happen, and it's happening more and more often. These people happen to be off a cruise ship from MSC. Has nothing to do with the cruise ship or the cruise line. It can happen from any cruise out there. But these smaller areas and smaller places have also smaller police forces out there, and they can't police everywhere. So they tend to police the very high traffic area tourist spots. And if you wander away from those spots, especially if you're an older couple, if you're 60 and 70 years old or over, or you're walking with a cane and you look like you can't chase somebody, you're more of a target than somebody in their 20s and 30s and 40s that might, put up a fight and actually, do a lot of harm to somebody. So I just want to give that warning out there. No matter where you are, it's always best to stay in the most populated areas as possible, or have a trusted guide with you going somewhere. And if you're heading off the beaten path, at least go with a group of friends and not just off on your own. Oh, and before I sign off, I just wish me luck tomorrow. I already have my lung doctor's appointment tomorrow to find out what we can do, whether or not it's going to be surgery again, or whether we're going to try radiation first, or what the deal is going to be. Hopefully it's not chemo again. That would really not be a happy day for me. I can pretty much put up with everything else. Did not like chemo my last time around. I also wanted to apologize if anyone's been trying to reach me this week. I've had 4 times I've been in the hospital this week for CT scan, PET scans, 2 different doctor appointments, blood tests, etc., 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 all in preparation for tomorrow's appointment. And so, one appointment will be at 8 o'clock in the morning, and the next one's at 3:30 in the afternoon, or some of them's at 5 o'clock, and I don't get out till 9:30 at night. And in the hospitals here in Canada, in Ottawa, in case you didn't know, the cell phone reception is horrible. So if anyone's been trying to reach me, I apologize. I will get the message, and I will try and get back to you. It's just been a very, very hectic week, medical wise and personally for me this time around. Not really anything to do with the business, more just everyday life getting in the way. So anyway, I hope you like this news update. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. You want to see more tips, more tricks, more travel vlogs from around the world, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, have yourself a safe and a great vacation.